You had a question there. I got a bunch of them. Caribou has many great moments. I remember there was always different artists coming in and out, you know, on the ranch, and we were kind of like the residents of the ranch for periods when we were doing our records, and the Beach Boys were kind of, I noticed that Carl Wilson and Dennis Wilson and Al Jardine, even and Mike Love were also up. They were up at the ranch because our producer at that time was they were kind of talking about him taking over and managing them, and they were kind of, don't forget the Beach Boys got slammed hard when Hendrix hit and all that. But they were starting to make a comeback, and we had just recorded the basic track for Wishing You Were Here. And we used to kind of we'd congregate in this, like, it was like a mess hall, you know, it was beautiful, but really, it was a great, incredible ranch. All these cabins, really beautiful cabins in this huge recording studio, and then there was a place where everybody ate, good food, there was liquor, but up in the mountains. So yeah. We were like sitting around the table, and there's Peter, myself, and Crucio, and Terry, and I look at Peter and say, man, the Beach Boys sing in the background, that song, you know? And he said, yeah, that would be great, you're right. And they happened to be right there, and we said, hey, would you like that? Next, come over from there, went over to the studio, and it didn't, the backgrounds were pretty rough at first, but it took them a while to kind of formulate. It's a really beautiful background part, and it's very involved, but that's one of the stories. I was like, it was my first time ever being in the studio, so I was, what would be the word? Ignorance is bliss. But I was scared, I was really scared. I was very, we didn't have a lot of time or a big budget, we had to get it done. And, just let it fly. And I got a producer. It was one of the first times the drums were recorded in stereo, where you could really feel them going across the speakers, you know. And our producer, you know, when Marty's standing back there, our producer was in the booth, and I'm playing, and he's going, and you know, you never get a producer. As drummers, you guys, how often do you get a producer to tell you to play more, right? So I'm playing, and he's going, and I'm going, oh, sure, you know. So as you can hear, there's a lot of fills in that song, and you know, it wasn't necessarily my idea, but I didn't fight it either.